Hello, folks. It is Sunday. Was it November 8th? I'm here in Atlanta. This is the first time I've ever been to the South. I'm obviously, of course, from California, and I just wanted to get out of California just for a split second. I've never been to the South, and this is my first time here, and I must say that I am just overwhelmingly disappointed um, about Atlanta. I thought I was being too harsh on it, so of course I was, scrolling through YouTube to see if anybody else shared the same feelings as I do about the city of Atlanta. And as you can see, I put in the search Atlanta is overrated, and I came across this dude's video and I listened to it. And this man right here pretty much breaks it down verbatim, and he pretty much states exactly what I feel about this city. Obviously, you know, Atlanta's been talked about as being like this African American metropolis, and there's a whole bunch of bad bitches, just eights, nines, and tens everywhere. And I must say, I haven't seen one yet. Um, I know it's the pandemic, but still, I mean, even when I was in Vegas, I seen chicks at the mall, obviously on the strip here and there, working at the stores, but I haven't seen one bad bitch yet. And this is supposed to be like, you know, the hotbed, the factory where all, so many fine black women, are made. I truly believe that, and this man right here states it in his video that Atlanta is one of those cities that's a revolving door, and I do believe that Atlanta probably had its time at one point, where there was, a lot of good-looking women, but a lot of times when there's an oversaturation of beautiful women, a lot of times they end up leaving anyway, so that's just the way it is. Like, I'll just use my family for example. Like, it, on my dad's side of the family, I could tell you that at least it's about 6 or 7 different women lived in Atlanta, and they no longer live there. You know, my cousins, they live there, and they moved back to California, and even some women that originally were born in Georgia moved to California or moved elsewhere. So it's just not made. It's not. It's not. It's not what it's made out to be, man. Like, the females here are just the vast majority of them like threes, fours, and fives, and they act hella stuck up like they're eights, nines, and tens. It's primarily because a lot of the Negroes out here, they ain't never lived nowhere in life. They ain't never been nowhere. So of course they're gonna, blow up these females and like they're just dime pieces, but they're really not, man. They're just, average and below average chicks that just, yeah, think that they're all that. Like, even the chicks at Walmart have this demeanor and this attitude as if they're all that. It's like, no, you're not. Like, if they lived out in Cali, they wouldn't even be, get looked at except by just the most lame niggas with no game, know nothing about them. Perhaps, but most niggas wouldn't even look at them. They definitely wouldn't get no action from no other races for sure. But yeah, man, yeah, it's bad, man, especially during the pandemic. Like, I was just pretty much, always wanted to go to Atlanta to see what it's about, but it's really not all that dope, man. Like, you might as well go to save your money and get the fuck up out of this country, man. Like, go to the Dominican or go to South America, like Colombia or Brazil or something, because the United States overwhelmingly is overrated, man. Because these chicks out here, man, just they're just not all that. Um, I don't want to take too long with this video, but I must say that I'm just
This is
very
one that
disappointed.
was interesting to me.
And let me go roll the film to let you hear what this man has to say.
I learned this within the first 2 to 3 years. A lot of these people they say they love Atlanta so much, but they're not gonna move there from New York City. They're not gonna move there from L.A. or Chicago. Maybe they might move from Miami there, maybe, but they're not leaving New York or L.A. to move there. All these people that come up with these books and all these programs and they're on stage, they don't live in Atlanta. They might stay there for a couple of months, but when those opportunities dry up, they're out of there. That's what I found to be so interesting. All these people say, oh, they love Atlanta so much, but they don't live there. Athletes live there because they kind of have to. But as soon as they contract up, they sell everything and they're gone. Entertainers live there, T.I. and Two Chains, a couple of these other guys, Ludacris. But they kind of, either they're born and raised there or they've been there for a long time. So they're not going nowhere because they're already established. But I'm telling you, as soon as those opportunities dry up for most of these people, these actresses and actors, entertainers, they usually out of there. It's like they shoot a lot of movies in Atlanta. Of course, they do. But as soon as that movie's up, all those lead actors, they out of there. They go back to LA. So a lot of these people say, oh, I love Atlanta, whatever. They only talk about the party aspect of Atlanta and the opportunities that comes their way. But they're not going to live there. This is what I noticed over the whole time, me being there. A lot of people, even a lot of foreigners, same thing. They'll come in there from anywhere. China, Japan, Europe, all over Europe. They'll stay there for like, 2 years. And then a majority of these people are going to go back. Or, they'll see, yeah, I don't like it. It's okay, but, the job this, the job that. So Atlanta is like a doorknob.
Yeah, man. So this dude pretty much emphasized everything that was on my mind about this city. It's not really all that. And if you come here looking for some ass, man, it's just not the place, man. Like I said, these females out here, man, they just average and below average females that think that they, like they think they all that. Like Walmart, bitches working at the dollar store or Walmart, and they be, having this stuck up demeanor. Like, yeah, man, it's hella garbage out here, man. I really wish I really wouldn't have came out here. I wish I would have saved my money to go elsewhere. Um, Another thing about Atlanta, if you do come out here to this overrated ass city, my best advice to you is to definitely book a car at least a month in advance. That way you can get the best rate because Atlanta is the main hub for transportation, like in the for airline flights. So obviously, people fly here. They're obviously going to need a car. So obviously, that's going to jack up the rate sky high. So good luck trying to find a car for a decent price if you come out here on a whim. Because this past weekend, like just to rent a damn car for like 2 days, over $300, man. So unless you balling out of control, why the fuck you gonna pay $300 just to rent a damn car for a couple days? So yeah, that was a big mistake I made. I'll never make that mistake again in life. Always, it's best to always plan at least a month ahead in time. At least a month ahead in time when you're renting a car, especially. So I'm not gonna keep you guys too long. I'm gonna be out on this one, and I'll be making another video very shortly. I'm out.